sit by me and call me sweet.
So 7 months later, not only do we have a pretty nice looking red iPhone, but we also have a slightly over middle-aged iPhone. Now the question is, how does this phone hold up over time, and should you still buy it? Well, here's 5 things that I've noticed over the past 7 months of owning this phone. The first thing that I want to discuss is the screen. Not the display itself, but instead the glass covering the display. It scratches super easily. And for reference, I'm not throwing my phone in my pocket with keys or coins or anything like that. I'm putting it through normal usage. And I'm not talking light scratches either. I'm talking really deep, really noticeable scratches. And if you compare this to a phone like the Pixel, which I actually ended up using more than the iPhone 7 in the past 7 or so months, the difference in scratches on the display is night and day. That rhymed. The second thing that I want to discuss is Portrait Mode. Now, when I first reviewed this phone, I said that the Portrait Mode was a little half-baked. And while yes, there still is an argument for that, I'm finding a lot more use for this feature than I thought I ever would. For instance, I went to California recently, and I took a lot of pictures. But what I found is that while yes, the photos look great as is, using Portrait Mode, it gives everything just so much more depth and character. So I revised what I said earlier, and Portrait Mode is actually a pretty cool feature. Now, unfortunately, one thing that does not age well over time is battery life. Now, usually at this point in a phone's lifetime, the battery tends to take a hit, but certainly not this much. For reference, when I first took this phone out of the box, I was getting about a day to a day and a half of use, which was awesome. Now, unfortunately, I can barely pull 75% of a day. So that said, this is a huge issue for people that keep their phone for 2 years, because you're gonna have an issue by the end of the first year, let alone the second year. Now, another thing that doesn't wear well over time is the paint on the black phone. I'm also not the only person that has witnessed this. A bunch of reports online have been saying the same thing. So if you have the black phone or you're interested in the black phone, maybe put a skin on it or something like that if you choose to go caseless. Otherwise, I hope you like polka dots. Now I'm gonna end this off on a good note. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, performance-wise, age incredibly well. The phone is still as fast and snappy as it was when I took it out of the box 7 months ago. So if you're looking at this phone purely on a performance level, you will not be disappointed. Because after about 7 months on most phones, Android more specifically, phones tend to get a little slower. A prime example of this is the Samsung Galaxy S7 or S7 Edge. So yeah, after 7 months, I still think that the iPhone 7 is a really good buy, especially if you get it in that brand new product red color, which is pretty hot. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned and take it easy. Cheers.